people keep talking about personal style. Many people say that it's an illusion. Some people even blame social media for destroying our personal style. However, I know that personal style is not some urban legend, and so do you, which is why you clicked on this video. In today's video, I'm going to share what personal style really is and help you unlock your personal style so that you can build a wardrobe that matches your style and your lifestyle. So stay tuned. We're going to break down what personal really means. So according to Merriam-Webster's, personal means relating to an individual's character, conduct, motives, or private affairs. So when it comes to personal, that's who you are as a person, and each individual is different. We were raised differently, we think differently, we have different cultures, different lives. We're an individual. So in order to really have personal style and unlock that personal style, you have to be in tune with who you are and how you want to express that or show that to the world. And that could be different for each person. I'll give you some examples. Like for me personally, in my 30s, I'm 35. I'm from New York, but I moved to the South. And so I've lived in the South for quite some time. But all of my family is from New York. So even though I lived in the South, and of course it would be foolhardy to think that certain things haven't rubbed off on me, my family's from New York, so I have that as well. So I have a mixing pot of cultures. Also, when I really think about it, when it comes to what I find beautiful, I personally like natural hair, low to minimum makeup. I love R&B and hip hop. I love dresses. I love to feel feminine. Growing up, my mom would always have me dressed in like Philly dresses and a nice laced up socks, and I loved it. I didn't hate that. I really enjoyed it. So I've always had a feminine style. Many of the women in my family, I have a lot of women in my family. We don't really have that many males in my family. So I grew up seeing a variety of different styles and personalities and characteristics, and different women good at different things. So I'm a girl's girl. So these are just some things that are personal to me. I'm also a registered nurse. I still work at a hospital. So most of the time I'm in scrubs. But when I'm not in scrubs, I want to put on real clothes rather than just having scrubs and express my personal style. So just think, those are just some things that are personal to me, personal to who D is. And it's up to me to decide what elements I want to share or what elements I want to express at different times in my life. Based on my lifestyle, which I've shared some of it already, will give you some sort of indication of how I will interpret my style. So think about that. Like, what part of you do you want to express? What about yourself do you want to express to other people? Also think about, how do you want to feel? It's really important to think about how you want to feel, because if we feel confident, if we feel comfortable in our clothing, then we are able to approach the world in a confident manner as well. I think we've all experienced where we're just down, maybe you're depressed, sad, something happens, and you're like, you know what, I'm going to dress up still. I don't want to dress how I feel. And inherently, even though the problem is not gone, it helps you feel better. Why? Because you look better, so you feel better. So that's important. So really think about, what is it that about yourself that you want to express to the world, and how can you show that by means of your wardrobe? So that's one thing, personal. Now style. We already described what personal is. Style is a particular manner or technique by which something is done, created, or performed. So obviously we all have clothing, shoes, accessories, but the clothing that you choose, that's you. What you choose is up to you. How you decide to wear it is up to you. So you are the it factor when creating your personal style. You are the it factor when creating your personal style. I would say the number one key to finding your personal style is a good grasp on who you are. That's the personal part. And what makes you feel confident and why. That's the style part. So really analyzing these two things will help you develop your personal style. And this happens over time, but this video is really to be the forefront or the the beginnings of you finding your personal style, or maybe helping you unlock certain elements. Maybe there are certain things about your personal style you already know. Hopefully this video will help you unlock even more of your personal style. And not only that, but help you feel confident in your personal style. The more you know about yourself and what makes you comfortable, the better your personal style will be. And personal style is a journey of discovery. So it's not something that happens overnight. It's not even something that will happen by just watching one video. Which is why for this month of February, I've created a series of videos specifically about personal style. Because it's the beginning of the new year. And so I'd like to recalibrate and really hone in on what is it that I like? How do I want to express my stuff? How would I express my style? So going forward throughout the year, when creating outfits, when curating my wardrobe, I have a firm grasp on my personal style at the moment. Because your personal style can change. When I look back at pictures of my style and my style evolution, how I dressed in college, it's not how I dress now as a 30-something-year-old woman. Some things remain the same because I'm still the same person. But I've, grown in some areas. Certain things in my life have changed. Thus, there's been a shift in my style in some ways. So think about that. Think about how you would describe yourself. Think about how you want to look, how you want to feel. For me, when it comes to personal style, my current 3 words are feminine, glamorous, and refined. I've always loved feminine things. I'm not really into anything that makes me personally feel like a boy or a man, anything like that. Glamorous. I love glamour. It doesn't matter what season it is, whether it's winter, spring, summer, fall. I just love the glamorous element. Give me some heels or fur or a dress or jewelry or just something that adds some glamour. And refined, because as I've gotten older, I like to be more polished. I like to be more, give more boss vibes, the boss energy. And I just think that comes from me with maturity. And that's just my personal style and evolution, how I would describe it. So now that I'll give you some things to think about, I created a personal style quiz. Yes, I'm a true millennial. As I said, I'm in my mid-30s. And so I don't know about you, but I would love to go to Cosmopolitan, go online and fill out those quizzes about style and all these other quizzes. Like what animal are you and all these different things. So I created a style quiz. Now this is just a baseline. Of course there's no way I could talk about every single personal style that there is. But I've covered a variety of personal styles. So this is just basically for you to start opening your mind, see a variety of style types, and then maybe this will help unlock things. Maybe there are certain characteristics that you are like, oh, I relate to that. If you're the kind of woman who likes neutral colors, classic silhouettes, flat footwear such as loafers, sneakers, ankle boots, minimal accessories, you're simple, dainty, you don't like things that are heavily earned or busy, then your style is similar to Alyssa Lenore. She loves jeans, tops, the classic silhouette such as a trench coat or blazer. Those type of things, hate to see her coming. Also, Brooklyn Blonde 1 is somebody else that you can look at. She is a New Yorker. If I'm not mistaken, I think she's a Brooklynite. But she's a New Yorker who has the same elevated, casual, neutral, and minimal style. That's someone that is definitely for you. Now, Cocoabutea, I would say that she's very similar. She's similar in that her style is more classic. But the element that's different is, I would say, instead of being elevated casual, she is sophisticated, neutral, and minimal. And this is due to her choice of silhouettes and the fact that she's wearing trousers more often than not. She'll wear the occasional jeans, but when it comes to pants, she typically will wear trousers. Now, feminine, sophisticated, and minimal. If you're the kind of woman who loves neutrals, enjoys simple silhouettes, high quality fibers, dresses, skirts, trousers, the occasional jean with minimal accessories, then Fabiana Cristinx is your girl. Just like Cocoabutea, these are both your style inspirations. Now, if you're the kind of woman who loves a twist on a classic silhouette, feels like sunglasses make the outfit, you like to stand out and be bold, you love a statement piece or a glamorous element, you're described as a cool girl, then Jenee, Naylor, and Ohheyykay are your style icons. Jenee Naylor, we know she used to be Holla Lux. Now Jenee Naylor, she is cool, she is effortless, she is glam, she is casual glam. Ohheyykay, I would say, is also the same kind of way. Her style is very cool, structured, and glam. She loves a blazer, but they love to have the statement pieces, Alexander wing boot, or just something to bring on the cool. So if you're a cool girl, you love structured elements and glamour, that's you. Now, if you're the kind of woman who loves wearing sweats with heels, a sexy top with baggy jeans and heels, or you love sneakers, Timbs, and borrowing things from the boys but adding a feminine twist, then your style icons are Hintofglamour, Kahlana Barfield, and Brown Girl Chee. These girls definitely embody tomboy chic, so you should check them out. Now, if you are classically feminine and that you love dresses, skirts, stripes, plaids, bows, heels, and lace, but you love trousers, a blazer, a white button down, then some people who you should check out are the Thebstinger and Jenee Cipoletti. Jenee Cipoletti adds a, I would say, California twist, but these are some women to check out for the preppy, feminine, classic style. If you love everything beach associated, colorful prints, patterns, and knits, you like to be effortless, you don't like anything too polished or structured, and you like some Western influences, then your style is feminine, beachy, and boho. And Foxytrash is someone who you should check out. Now, because my style is feminine, I have to say that in the summertime, because I like to be effortless, then sometimes I would lean more into that boho style. So even though I wasn't following Foxytrash and creating this quiz, I decided to follow her on Instagram. So remember, you can take certain elements of inspiration from women. Maybe it's not a woman who all of the adjectives for her personal style describe you, but it might be one element that you can take inspiration from. So if you love stepping back in time for your outfit inspiration, you love anything vintage, and you don't follow the trends, then you are chic, vintage, and retro. You love Angelique Noir, who is definitely a tastemaker in her field. You also like Rosemary Retro. Rosemary Retro is also, like I said, vintage, chic, and retro. So these are two women to check out. These are more than likely your style icons. Now, if you live in colorful clothing, you love textures, prints, and patterns, you enjoy a mix of fitted and oversized silhouettes, you love to embrace your body, and you love to play with fashion and serve a look, then Itsjuliettefoxx is your girl. Itsjuliettefoxx, you never know what's going on with her. From her outfits to her hair, she is definitely a style chameleon, and she is bold. If you are someone who loves to style your clothing several different ways, you love a heel, you have a closet that battles the infamous Vogue closet that we've all seen on Sex and the City, and you aren't afraid to play with fashion, then Hintofglamour, Alyssa from Hintofglamour, and Soraya from styleismything are your style icons. They're style enthusiasts, they're glamorous, and they're bold. Now, if you're someone who prioritizes craftsmanship, refined sophistication over trends, you love tailored basics, but you like to feel effortless, then your style is elevated, structured, and scandi cool. And so Denisechristensenbc, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, Anoukyve, but I will have these women all in our description box, their Instagram handles, and have them pop up on the screen so that you can follow them. Now, if Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, is your style icon, black is the only color you wear, and you love to be bold and mysterious, then you are grunge, dark noir, and alternative. these would be your words to describe your personal style, then Babystormee is someone for you. So these are just some style personalities or personal style types that I hope that you relate to. Even if you don't relate to them all, perhaps, like I said, one particular element strikes true to you. And this is just a quiz to help open up your mindset of different adjectives you can use to describe your personal style and what that looks like visually, aesthetically. So if you are someone who is interested in developing your personal style more, then make sure you subscribe. This whole month, as I mentioned previously, is going to be all about personal style, unlocking our personal style, and giving you tips and strategies to unlock your personal style. So if that's something that you're into, make sure that you subscribe. I created a previous video about how to dress uniquely you. Personal style is not something that is a trend to me. It's something that I feel passionate about. And so because of that, I've created content on this before. So this is a previous video about how to dress uniquely you. See you over there.